how multiple streams of income can help you reach your financial goals faster. That is our subject today. This is Sky. She just happened to hop in the video. This is Online Biz Real Talk. And we're going to go over some amazing reasons why having multiple streams of income can help you reach your goals, your financial goals, way faster, right? And obviously, it's evident. It's such a obvious subject, right? So we're going to go over a little bit of that. I got my business partner backstage, so let's bring her in. Hi, Veronica. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me today.
Welcome. Thanks for coming, girl. So yeah, this is such a simple subject, but it needs to be brought up. It needs to be talked about because people need to realize having multiple streams of income is so important nowadays, to especially to reach your financial goals. So like quicker, right? And we see the
Yeah.
inflation that's going on in the world. But yeah, why don't you introduce yourself for us, and we'll go over a little bit of that subject.
Yeah, sure. So, hi guys, my name is Veronica, and I am a mom. I have two beautiful boys, and yeah, when the reason why I started this online business is because I wanted the financial stability that this online business provides. Um, but yeah, so like I don't know if you can hear in the back, my kids are going woo.
Don't worry about it, girl. If you need to
But
go to them, go. But if you're okay, yeah,
no,
continue.
I think we're good. For now. No, actually, I'm gonna let you
I'm gonna go
go.
hang. Okay, go ahead. Don't worry. So yeah, so that's a real mom for you, and that's literally what happens with our online business. Like literally, we can put it on hold, rent to our kids, and that's one of my very good friends here in West Kelowna. She's actually not far from me, and she's doing absolutely incredible. And I'll let her tell her story. I'll wait till she comes back. I won't, go over everything. I'll let her speak about it. But I'm very proud of her. She's doing absolutely incredible. Oh, there you are. All right.
Sorry. Mom life, what can I say? And that's actually another good point or a good like check mark why I started this business because it's just so flexible and um this business is just flexibility on its own. Like I can do whatever, I can go wherever. I have my business running in the background, and yeah, like being being financially stable. That's actually one of the main things why it's good to have many like streams of income because why have your eggs in one basket? Like if you can earn from there and there and there, like why not? So yeah, that's kind of like
100%.
my.
Yeah.
No, I
So
was just gonna say that's kind of my opinion. Sorry.
no, that's 100%. So that's kind of what I was, thinking the same thing. Like why, when you're going through what you're going through with the inflations and COVID and people losing their jobs, and I know your husband like kind of does his own thing at times, his company with your father, and then he does he works for a company, so you never know when things will go flat, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like for example, over Christmas they have their downtime or their like months where like it's a little bit slower or weeks I should say. And but then when you have another stream of income, you don't have to worry about those months where it is slow, where it is like tough to find jobs. And that's the beauty of having an online business. Like you don't have to go, you don't have to wait for people. Like your business runs 24/7. Like
100%.
it's you don't have to go looking for work, the work comes looking for you pretty much.
Amen. But yeah, you put your time and effort into it, and that's what I was telling you today, because I see you working on your business. I see you creating ads. You're asking me what this, and I said, what happens when you start working on your business like that? Money comes in. You get tons of buyers. You get tons of successes. See, the
Yeah.
thing is we were talking about this last night with some of my business partners. The more you work on your business, the more you're going to succeed. You can literally, because I asked in our chat, I asked in our online community chat. So we have a Learn to Earn online group, and a lot of you probably are in here, but whoever's not in here, just message us and we'll invite you in. You can just register for free on our websites, and then we'll bring you into the Learn to Earn online group. And I asked the question, what made you want to start earning online? Like, what interested you? And one of our business partners, Paulo, was like, well, one of the biggest things was I can work as a nurse, and he's still a nurse. He's not working as much as he used to, but he's so devoted to helping people, and that's why he's a great coach and great mentor. But he talked about how he can continue to work as hard as he can, but the other person that's not working so hard, and Paulo's taking most of their work probably, because I know the way Paulo is. He's very kind and he gets it done really, really good. Paulo's going to get paid the same amount of money. Okay? He's like, that's where I felt I need to make more money. I want to jump out of my comfort zone. I wanted to earn online. And then I replied back to Paulo because he messaged on that post. And I said, well, the more effort you put into this business, which he knows that, but I want to make it clear again, the more effort and time you put into this business, you're going to make more money. You're going to grow your empire. You're going to see yourself succeed. You're not going to have to wait for the employer to give you a $2 raise, maybe even not. And I've seen people that literally work so hard, Veronica, that I have so many friends back in Kamloops, and I've seen it, and just people all around the world. They work really, really hard. Just checking on Sky. So as there's food cooking there. I'm like you, I'm making lunch right now, and I don't want her to go next to the stove. So working really hard, but yet the fact is they got promoted, and they got promoted, Veronica, and they're somehow not making as much as they used to in sales or whatever, or making as much tips, but they got more workload. They're like, but I got promoted. So even sometimes people get promoted and they only make a little bit more, or sometimes people get promoted and they realize they was making more tips or more commissions, because they were earning their little commissions on their sales and stuff. Or even the simple fact is it's not worth it because they put so much time and effort and stress into getting promoted. Where with this business, you get promoted in your sales. You are your own boss. You literally build your own empire.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I don't know, I see it on you and like so many other people where like personally you have to be or you develop yourself, and you have to be so motivated to have so many streams of income, like you have to run this business. This business is like a normal job, like you have to put the work in it, you have to be motivated, and but it shows you in the end how rewarding it is, like how rewarding it is every time. So like, I don't know if you're ever like on the fence, if anybody's ever on the fence about joining an online business, it's the way to go, because like my life has turned upside down completely, like with my kid, me being a mom and me wanting to do more for my family and to be financially independent. This business made it possible for me, and I'm just so grateful for it, because I personally have grown so much through this business. Like I've learned to come out of my comfort zone. I never imagined myself being a business owner or doing something online. I used to be so shy, but like people don't believe me, but I am. And I don't know, it's just like this, I've had like experienced so much personal growth, and I can put that into everything. Like what I've learned through this business, I can put it into day-to-day stuff. For example, like being more tech savvy and like helping people set up their business pages, other people who are not doing this business, and like just supporting everybody through this. So yeah, that's just my little little tidbit here.
Love that, girl. So true. You're doing it, and as much as we feel like we can't, because believe me, there's a lot of people out there. Hi. So hi. So as much as you're really feeling like you can't do what we're doing, you can, you will. It's so simple. It's so easy. All you have to do is just learn a little bit about the training, how to advertise. If you're not tech savvy, if you don't know how to work on computers, we will get you started. We'll help you every step of the way. There's a lot of people that's just, filling out their paperwork just to get started. They're literally, because it's registered. You get registered as a business owner wherever you are, whatever country you are in. You get registered and you get your tax slips, or you get your whatever it is in your country, however, but you pay your taxes. Everything's registered. You don't have to do it. They do it for you. So you don't have to feel like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. No, you just fill out a paper, add your name and your information on there so you can be registered. So it's very legit. So I guess I'll go over a little bit of mine. So I'll introduce myself. So I'm Georgia Williams. I'm a president and CEO, obviously, you can see that, and coach. I'm a mom of 5 beautiful children. They're all over. They're running all over the house. They're eating. They're my big why to why I started this business. I started this business for them. I wanted to be able to be there for them and not leave them with a babysitter, because in Toronto, when I had my brick and mortar business, I did leave them with babysitters. And I for some reason, when you don't have a nanny, you go through babysitters like crazy. If you're a parent, you probably know the same thing. Babysitters get jobs, or they want more money, or whatever the case may be. And it was just, I felt that they were never stable. And, I always had to have somebody taking care of them. And I was busy, and I was, a boss lady even then, right? And I was on the go, but I felt like I was missing out on their time. And my mom and dad got sick. And then my mom passed away. And then my dad got sicker. And I gained like health issues with my stomach and anxiety. And I just decided, okay, I'm going to just throw it all away. I'm coming to BC, because I was here for a couple of years with my mother and father in Kamloops. And I was like, I need to take my 2 kids, because I went through a relationship, and I was like, I'm going to take my 2 kids, Mikey and Meadow at the time. I'm going to come here and I'm going to get some peace. And I became spiritual, close to God. I turned Christian. And then I came here, and it's like, I brought my business on a smaller scale. The business failed. It went down. Okay. And I went into debt. I became $30,000 in debt. I couldn't get a mortgage for a house I wanted. I couldn't, purchase the little Nike sneakers I want to buy for my kids. I felt like I can't even take them to eat at dinners. I can't have their birthdays the way I wanted to have it. So, Sky, can you tell them to go downstairs, please? So I was like really feeling like, oh my goodness, what happened to me? All my hard work I worked for like 7 years in my business failed. Okay, just because I brought it here on a smaller scale, and I switched some things because I turned Christian. So long story short, all of a sudden this business fell into my lap. And at this time I had the twins. They were 2 years old, right? And I had Violet. So with me having 5 children, I felt like I could never go back to work. Okay. I felt like I'm never going to be able to do anything, at least until all these kids are in school, or until they're older. I have so much going on right now. Like, see, they're crazy. They're all over the house. They're monkeys. They're climbing around. Like,
mine too.
I have to watch them. Nobody knows what goes on behind this school.
Yeah.
I have a crazy life. Right? It's busy. It's super, super busy, but I manage. I somehow manage. And I started this business 4 years ago, and I boomed to the top. I literally, we have another business partner. Hi, Ram. I'm just going over my testimony. God bless you. I think sideways. Maybe put your phone straight. There you go. No?
Yeah.
Hi, girl.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So I'll continue.
How are you?
Have you introduce yourself? So yeah, I literally just have so much going on. But when I registered for free and then I signed up, and I literally had my training videos, the pre-coaching call videos, I had all of these. I was like, oh my goodness, this business, why isn't everybody doing this? Okay. Gio, please go downstairs. You're making too much noise, please. So I was like, why isn't everybody doing this? And then I literally started right away. And in the first month, I made my first big sale. And then I continued to see more sales and more sales and more sales from like 1,200 and 1,300. And then it took me about a year and a couple months till I started making my $4,000 to $5,000 sales. And I was like, wow, I got super excited. I spent a lot of money, and don't do that. Save your money, reinvest it even in ads or whatever. Spend it on your goals, on your debt, whatever it is. And I did. I was like, I smartened up and I'm like, I'm not doing that no more. And I literally would pay a couple hundred, maybe a month for ads or a little bit more. And then I start to make even more money, more free ads. I put more time into it. And now my financial goals were hit way quicker because I paid off the 30,000 worth of debt. I needed a certain amount of money to purchase the car cash because I wanted to purchase a home. I wanted to purchase this home on the corner of that house. And then I was like, I'm not doing that no more. But anyways, I want to fix my credit. So I was like, I'm not going to lease a car. I'm going to purchase this car cash. So I needed my financial goals to have enough money to purchase that car cash. And I paid off my debt first. And I had my business still running in the background. And I, when I was taking my kids on road trips, and there was all these amazing things. So literally this business, the multiple streams of income in this business made me hit my goals way quicker. And it will make you to help you to hit your goals way quicker. It's very evident. It's like something that all of us should be doing is searching for another stream of income. But be careful. There's all these scams out there. There's all these like little investment Bitcoins or whatever, and they're not real. Like the companies are real, but there's people out there that pretend they're this and they show you your account and it's not real. Or there's these little companies that say they promise you the world and they want you to reach out to people in our community and say, don't start this business, start this. And they teach you to do that. It's really shady. We actually have products. We actually have an income stream. We have 4 main streams of income. We're affiliate marketing. And there's a high-end medical grade product company and products. There's traveling. There's a travel membership. There's also, it's literally a vacation club. There's communication. There's an app for communication and like creating cards. There's also a fitness program. There's all these amazing things. So there's money coming at you from all these different angles. It's super important if you want to secure your income, if you want to secure your future, if you want to pay your debt quicker, if you want to move on and open up a little business for yourself, whatever the case may be. I even say it, once you get started with this, you're not going to want to do, like what I realized is when I started with this business, I realized how hard it is to do something offline. And I'm like, I don't want to do anything like that. Like I'm going to be continuously making money from my foundation and building up my foundation, the Georgia Leading Foundation, to help people worldwide to build up their developing areas and people who are needy and teach them how to literally sustain themselves and also build up a whatever it might be, like them building houses or growing crops and build up a skill so that they can sell or work or whatever to sustain themselves and feed themselves and shelter themselves. So that's my main goal, and to implement it on my children and their schooling, and Mikey and Meadow being in like this soccer, certain soccer academy, and just growing my kids, whatever they want to do. So it's important. It's important to have this financial goal, and it's important to see how could you get to it. You need to look at your goal, put it down on paper, make a vision board, and think, well, how am I going to get there? And that's how you know how many buyers you need, or how many sales you need, or how many leads you need. And then you just start getting there, and it just starts happening. It's amazing. Vision boards work. So I'm going to get going here soon. If you want, Ramith, I'll give you a few minutes just because I have to get going here soon. I just have an appointment, but I wasn't expecting you. Sorry. But go ahead, introduce yourself really quick, and tell us how multiple streams of income can help you reach your financial goal quicker.
Sorry, before you start, I'm gonna go because they
no
need
problem,
me.
girl.
And thanks for having me.
God bless
And
you.
you
Thank
too.
you.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.